such an asshole!
AssholeConsulting.com. Go there if you have questions, and I will answer it to the best of my ability because you give me fucking money. Cappy, huge fan of this channel, and I wanted to get your advice. A 32-year-old male with a master's in Afro-Brazilian transsexual studies. Just kidding. I have a master's in art and foreign language education, teaching Spanish and English as a foreign language. I've been working remotely for the last 3 years, working in sales for 2 tech companies, and teaching and coaching clients in foreign language, learning on the side. I've lived in Flagstaff, almost 3/4 of Mexico, Austin, Colombia, and Quebec, and Montreal, Canada, since I recently left my sales job last month. I'm now only working on an online project that is focused on teaching foreign language, but is not yet pulling in more than a few hundred a month. I have a little regular income stream coming in each month as an online adjunct instructor at a few different colleges in the United States. It's about the only real reason to get a master's degree. I will admit that when you have your master's degree, even if it is in whatever bullshit, that allows you to teach. They don't care. I mean, I've seen it where like, you have a master's? I'm like, yeah, but not in math. Well, you could teach calculus if you want. I'm like, well, yeah, but don't you need a math? Anyway. No, statistics. Sorry, statistics. I have a little ready. I'm making ends meet each month as of now. I have $50,000 in the bank, no debt, and I live over in a beach town in Mexico where Wi-Fi is solid and the infrastructure is superb for remote working. What are you complaining about? What do you need me for? Honest to God, I get questions from people that are doing so much better than me. Like, what are you are you rubbing it in? You douche. All right. Most wouldn't complain. Okay, I know. I usually don't, but I'm being honest. I've hit a damn wall with my quote career. I hate that I have a liberal arts background only, so that's why I'm considering doing a full stack coding boot camp and getting skilled up in some tech knowledge. I've already started training my JavaScript knowledge. I hate to leave what I have built for myself with this remote lifestyle, but I kind of feel like maybe I need to make a change to give myself more employable skills and the experience to move on to better things. Well, yeah, I mean, you can always go back to that. I mean, if you're working remotely now, those teaching gigs aren't going to go anywhere. So it's not like you're abandoning it. It's not like you can't teach on the side. But yeah, you will get tired. Like I taught. You think teaching ballroom dance is the funnest, most awesome thing? It is for the first 5 years. And then the middle years are kind of and then when it's nothing but fat, bloated, 50-odd-year-old divorced women trying to find themselves a Latin lover and all the hot chicks from the 90s were gone, anything gets tiring. So, yeah, the human mind, especially men's minds, cannot sit and do the same thing. They will atrophy. And, so you got to change it up. And, not to say you'd ever... I mean, look, you can always go back to that beach, right? You can always go teach online as long as you got internet access. And here's the other thing. Programming is also conducive to remote work location. So you're not giving up on anything. I'm saying you're making it kind of if or, and I'm like, well, it's an and to get the logical statements. I've done a bunch of research, and these are the main options I have laid out for myself. 1, Thinkful.com online. Oh, by the way, if any of you have experience with this, please comment down below. I have not taken programming bootcamp. I just have my own third independent party thoughts. But if any of you do have experience with this or have any recommendations, please let our client help a brother out there. Thinkful.com online mentor bootcamp, $9,000, remaining remote for 4 to 6 month duration of the course, but probably have to go back to the USA to work afterwards, but maybe not. UT Bootcamp, Austin, Texas, $9,000. Solid reviews, cars needed. My family and friends live in the area. Pretentious liberal hipsters and techies abound. Increasingly expensive city, but does have opportunity. 3 to 6 month program depending on chosen track. Let's just go through one of these each at a time. In the second email that you and I conversed, I said, well, can you do it online? You say, no, I'd really like the structure. And then you alluded to like there might be some employment gains, and I'm inclined to believe with you. Now, if you were like a kid who was desperate and didn't have any money, I'd say, well, that's a pretty steep bill. But if you got $50,000 you're sitting on in cash, okay, you could afford this. All right, any of the 3 options that you've listed here below. So if you're going to spend $9,000, you might as well have the in-person instruction and the hopefully added benefit of job leads. that these programming boot camps have. So I would nothing to besmirch Thinkful.com, but if it's the price is the same, I would go to the one that's in person. Plus, you get to see. Look, 3 to 6 months. That's nothing. All right, and you're going to be programming boot camp, so I won't worry too much about what the environment's like. You're going to be programming. You're going to have your family and friends nearby. You're probably going to have cheap lodging. Yeah, you might have to get a car. I don't know, lease one for 3 months if you can. But you're not going to go hang out with the leftist liberal hipsters. You don't have to, and you probably won't have time. Is the other thing. Next option: Deep Dive Bootcamp, Albuquerque, New Mexico, 7,500. No car needed. Shuttle available for 10-week duration. Weird method zombies and shit culture abound. Affordable month-to-month furnished housing nearby. Yeah, no. Dude, New Mexico sucks. I've been in there. And I know I said that you're going to be programming most of the time. That assumes you have your own car. If you are contingent on their shuttle and you're at some kind of furnished housing, you're going to be stuck in that culture. And Albuquerque fucking sucks. I would not. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of meth and issues to deal with. I'd rather take happy hipsters on pot than methods in Albuquerque, New Mexico, no matter if they are the most Republican-y of Republicans. What would you do in my position? Think it's worth rolling the dice on or would you approach things differently? I've been thinking maybe I should suck it up, stateside, do it for a year, gain some experience, and then shoot for higher skilled remote work afterwards. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to look. You're gonna have to put in your time. Opportunity may come up that you don't need to. It can be a natural. You don't need to go work at somebody's office. You can email the code to somebody from so you do your 3 to 6 month stint over wherever. You return to your beach over in Mexico, and then you're just emailing it in, and making bank, especially with purchasing power down there. But there's nothing wrong if you want to make sure you get a solid foundation in this, and you go and teach a year or two. Plus, it's an adventure. I mean, you're going to get sick and tired of Mexico too. You need to move and go to a different place, and then you'll go back to Mexico. Oh my God, I miss Mexico so much, and then you appreciate it more. So not just for skills, but for your mental health, I'd say just go work around a little bit. Try a different part of the United States or Canada or something. I'd love to be making a solid 45 to 65K remote, using more marketable skills, and then take it abroad again thereafter. It seems like a better life and a brighter future for myself as I head into my mid-30s. Thanks for the advice, Levi. Well, thank you. Dude, right now, let's also put things in context. You're making 50. You have 50 grand in cash stored up. You are multilingual. You can kind of live wherever you want. You're in no rush. You're not falling behind in this race at all. So take your time, enjoy life, do what you want. Yeah, absolutely, it's going to diversify your skills. I'm totally on board with your plan. That way, the boss gives you a lip, you can always say, fuck, this is what I did. I mean, I always have my online classes, my dance classes. Anytime these banking cocksucking motherfucking pieces of baby boomer shit ever lipped at, I'm like, fuck you, I'm done. Baby boomer, they're like hot chicks. They don't know what to do when they're dumped. They just don't know what to do. But yeah, for your 3 options, I'd probably recommend Austin. If it has good reviews, it's not Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's a physical location, and you already have a network of people there. At least you can go to your family and have an element or an anchor of sanity. Whereas Albuquerque, if you don't know anybody there, and it's like, hey, do you like cows? You're like, oh, no, I don't. And now I don't think I'll ever order a steak ever again. Anyway, that's all we got. Hope that helps out. Best of luck to you. Toodles.